Welcome to the Simply Incredible Podcast. I am Daryl, a.k.a. The D, here with T. Rizzle, George
What's
Etney.
up, brother?
And Josh, you look younger today. What happened?
Reverse puberty, I guess.
Reverse puberty. Who is this special young man we have with us, Troy?
This is a special Christmas edition
Christmas.
of the Simply Incredible Podcast because we messed up the first one.
We butchered it a little bit, yeah.
Had been.
In the one that we did this week, we did a bunch of the Christmas films that we thought were the classics, and
Yeah.
in our rush, we thought we named them all.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, we said, wait a minute.
We thought of a few of them we missed, like, doggone it.
Daryl started coming up with a list, and I was like, we dropped the ball.
Yeah, Josh started the list, and next thing you know, like, uh-oh.
Yeah, Josh started the list. And tell us what happened with it.
Well, he sent us a message, and he goes, you know what movie we forgot? And I was like, as soon as he said that, like, Die Hard.
How'd you guys forget Die Hard?
Exactly.
The best Christmas movie ever.
Exactly.
Dude, and that is why we're doing this
Yeah,
special
and next thing you know,
Christmas.
I started looking up Christmas, like, we forgot that one, and that one.
And Elf. How'd you guys forget Elf?
Dude,
I think we did talk about
I think
Elf.
we
Oh, you did?
talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
To be fair, Connor hasn't heard this other podcast that we did, so we're trying to
Yeah.
remember which ones we covered and which ones we didn't.
Yeah, but we got a list of them, and hopefully hit most of them. If we miss some, you guys let us know. Oh, and before we get going, Sunday night, instead of having The Walking Dead, since it's over this week, we're doing comic books and pop vinyl on my live stream at 11 Eastern. Join me, let's talk comics and pops.
Whoop whoop whoop.
So there we go. Shameless plug.
Dude, always have a shameless plug.
Always be shameless.
Always.
Yes, that's I'm aiming at you, Connor. Be shameless.
Okay.
Now, Connor, some of these movies you're not going to have ever heard of, and some of them you will,
Yeah.
but that's okay. You tell us your thoughts on these, because some of them I've tried to be a good dad and raise
Yeah.
my kid the right way and show them these. Let's go ahead. Start the list of the Christmas movies we cannot believe we forgot.
Well, I mean, we'll just go through all of them because, we're not going to have the other one.
Okay.
We start off with my personal favorite, It's a Wonderful Life.
Dude, love that movie.
I don't like that movie.
Oh,
Have you ever seen the whole thing?
That is the older movie in black and white, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't like it?
Yeah. I don't really like it. It's just okay, I guess.
Well, it's fair because you got to remember.
Child.
Yeah, well, they've been spoiled at this age.
Yeah, there's no CGI. There's none.
It's awful.
Yeah, they have an angel in it named Clarence.
It's true. They do.
Jimmy Stewart.
Dude, love. I think that was one of the first movies that I ever saw where they were kind of, they were playing the movie straight,
Yeah.
not tongue in cheek or comedy, and then you had this angel show up, and I was like, "What?" It blew me away.
And he always seemed like he was half drunk. The angel.
I'm cold. I was in the water. Dude, it was good. I got to work on my
Say
drunk angel.
I can hear out of my ear. My ear. I
That
can
was
hear out of
awesome.
it.
Awesome.
I love that movie.
You know what? I'm gonna tell on myself. I actually only saw it for the first time just a few years ago.
Oh my.
I watched it with you.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like on Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't like it?
No.
No.
I left halfway through.
Wow.
But you know what? I can understand that.
What happens every time a bell rings?
Yep. You gotta answer this.
Oh, I don't know.
An angel gets his wings.
Oh, yeah, they did say that.
Yeah.
They did say that. So
Connor-
go ring a bell.
And you might need to give this a second chance.
Yeah, I'm it's not for everybody, but
But maybe he should give it a second chance
yeah.
and watch it
yeah.
all the way through, right?
How about this Christmas Eve?
Oh my boy!
Oh, there we go.
Could you see?
Let the tradition begin. Every Christmas Eve, he walks out halfway through the movie.
He's like, well, I got another minute through it.
1 minute every year. Start adding up.
1 year,
There you
1
go.
minute every year. By the time I die, he'll have seen the whole thing, maybe.
Possibly.
Please, Lord, let me be around long enough for him to see the movie.
Like 137 years, and the movie's 136 minutes.
Dude, and I'll still be doing jujitsu.
You mean to tell me you know Fujitsu?
Fujitsu. All right, what's the next movie on the list?
Let's see. I've got Miracle on 34th Street. Now, I'm going the old one with Natalie Wood.
Never seen this one.
Neither have I.
No.
Oh.
That's why he hasn't seen it. I haven't pushed it.
Oh,
both filmed
really? To me, it's really good. I mean, they have like 3 or 4 different versions of it through the years, but that original one was definitely my favorite. Little Natalie Wood way back in the day when she was just a little kid.
Yes, and I've heard of this movie, And I'm actually a Natalie Wood fan, but yeah.
Got that Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade coming through in the background. She doesn't believe in Santa Claus, and they basically tell her there really is no Santa Claus, but Santa Claus moves in with them.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, and anyway, give that one a shot sometime too.
Miracle.
Will
They
do.
did, and they did a remake. The remake's no good.
The remakes are really terrible.
They're usually bad. Like
Yeah.
the New Point Break.
Yeah,
Awful.
Thank you, Connor.
exactly.
Thank you,
Did
Connor.
you like the original Point Break?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze and Keanu. Whoa.
You have to rat Dad out here. He only showed it to me a month ago.
Oh,
To be honest, it took me that long to convince him, though.
That's true. I was pretty stubborn about it.
I was like,
why?
I just didn't want to see it.
I mean, does Dad have bad taste?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's killing me.
dang.
He's
And
like,
down the
Connor,
river you go.
Here's a movie from my childhood, and that immediate like, nope.
Well,
he asked me when I tell him to watch a movie, he goes, "What year was that made, Dad?" If it has the word 19 come out of my mouth first, he's like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope."
Because
true.
I'm thinking if I'm Connor and I had you as my dad, I'd be like, so is it in black and white? Is it a talkie? Do they have words
Is it a
in
talkie?
it? Is it Charlie Chaplin in it?
Dude, no kidding.
And next, we go to the classic of classics, Die Hard.
Dude,
Best Christmas movie ever.
It is awesome.
Will thought he was going to take and surprise me tonight. He goes, "Troy, there's two people in this world." And I started quoting him that meme that's been going on Facebook.
Yep.
Those who believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie and those who are wrong.
Yes, that's exactly right.
true.
Every year on Mike and Mike in the Morning, the sports talk show, they always say, "Is that a Christmas movie?" Like, well, it obviously is a Christmas movie.
How is it not a Christmas movie?
I mean, you start out with Run DMC with some Christmas music at the beginning.
Dude, how does it get better? Come on.
No.
That movie was so good. That was one of the first movies that I ever remember seeing in the theater and wanting to actually pay money for multiple viewings.
Yeah.
You know, I did it with that. I did it with Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
It
Love
with the
Back to the Future.
Avengers.
The Avengers, we did that.
8 times in a row. That's 8 weeks.
That was good, too.
Best
Wow.
8 weeks ever.
Connor and me, we would
Wow.
always just go and say, "You want to go see it again?" He goes, "Absolutely."
That is awesome.
Best son ever.
Can't disagree with that.
Hey,
There you go. Legitimate.
hey, hold on, Connor. When you first got it, did you think, I got to do this because my dad's making me?
Avengers.
No. Die Hard.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
Mhm.
But he even asked me afterwards. He goes, "I want to see that again."
That is so good. Such an awesome movie.
But it has to be a Christmas movie. I mean, he puts the guy in the elevator. Now I have a gun too. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, didn't the action happen in like a Christmas party?
Yes.
Wasn't
Yep.
that-
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, the whole thing, he even had like a teddy bear for his little girl in the limo.
Mm-hmm.
What was the guy who was the limo driver? What was his name?
Argyle?
Argyle.
Argyle, yeah.
He was the
it.
best part of it.
Yeah.
He goes, Argyle, get out of here. He goes, "Hey, baby, what's happening?"
Love that movie. So good.
Die Hard, out of
Man.
all of the action movies, is the best action movie. But I bet you there's an action movie that you don't call a Christmas movie that started out with a Christmas tree, and it's in the same line as Die Hard and at the same time as Die Hard.
Do tell.
Lethal Weapon.
You know, that was actually on one of the lists I saw, and I was like, I don't remember anything Christmas in it.
Yes, at the very beginning, there was a girl who was high on cocaine or something, and she walked out to her balcony and stood on top and dove off. But the whole time she's there, it's like snowing. The Christmas tree is there, and she's walking by, and you don't think there's anything wrong with her. And the whole movie takes place during Christmas.
I got to rat Dad out again. He's never had me watch Lethal Weapon.
Dude, that one, I've wanted you to watch for so long, but I was like, man, he's not going to want to watch this. Hoyce choreographed the last fight scene with his brother Horian for Mel Gibson.
Did he
Really?
Yes. We talked about it. Gary Busey was at like the UFC 2 and said, he goes, "Yep, Hoyce worked with us on the movie." And people always talk about how that fight scene at the end of Lethal Weapon is
Yeah.
such a realistic fight.
Yeah.
Did you ever remember thinking that?
I remember the fight, just thinking it was really good, but I never thought about anything else about it.
Well, here's the thing. I was training in martial arts at the time, doing kung fu and stuff, and I was into like Bruce Lee movies, Jackie Chan, you know, that kind of stuff, and that had a very crisp, clean dance choreography look.
All right.
And this looked like a real fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've seen real fights. That looks so much more real than the chop sake.
Yeah.
Connor, you got to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will we watch that maybe over the break?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 weeks off and watch all these movies that I haven't seen.
Yeah, we got a Christmas list.
Connor, you can be busy with movie homework.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that good?
Better
Yeah.
than math homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next one you may not be allowed to see.
Uh-oh.
Trading Places.
He's going to have to watch the edited version
Yeah.
of that. We're going to kill the money grubbers.
On the third floor.
Oh,
No need to be a jive turkey. It's so close to Thanksgiving.
Okay, we'll set this up. It's a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Aykroyd. I know you don't know him.
Wait, have you seen Ghostbusters?
The old one?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
old one. I've seen pieces of the old one with Dad,
Uh-huh.
but not the full thing.
Okay.
He's one of the Ghostbusters.
He's one of the Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the other one is Eddie Murphy,
Eddie Murphy.
who you will know as the donkey in Shrek.
Yes.
Donkey.
That's right, donkey. You come over here right now. Bring your stinking tail over here. That's my Shrek.
It's pretty good.
Dude, it's good. Connor, pull out your Shrek impersonation.
Hi, I'm a green person.
That's pretty close to mine, really.
That's all I got.
Perfection.
I'm green and got crazy ears.
I love it.
Live in a swamp.
But I mean, to me, I love Trading Places. I think that's probably my favorite Eddie Murphy movie.
Oh, hands down, it is my favorite.
I mean, I love Coming to America also, but
Nowhere near like
yeah,
Trading
it's got
Places.
so many great lines in it. Who else? Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Dan Aykroyd, Don Amici.
Yeah,
He was the old guy.
Mhm.
I don't know the other old guy.
And then you had the butler.
Oh, he was great.
It's a whirlpool bath, sir.
I ain't jacuzzi or nobody.
When I was there, I had a fought in the tub.
If we wanted bubbles, we had to fight in the tub. This thing got bubbles.
Hey, we ruined the whole movie for you.
And Connor's like, well, I don't need to see that.
Hey, that's right. I can go home and fart in the tub myself.
Connor, don't fart in the tub.
I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry.
All right. All right, go ahead. What else you got?
We got Jingle All the Way.
Not a fan.
Me neither.
Oh, you have Arnold.
That was one of the movies that reinforced the idea, even as a young kid, where my heroes could do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they can.
Man, all he wanted to do is get his son the one Christmas present he won. He thought it'd be really easy, and no, it wasn't.
It wasn't easy.
Him and Sinbad fighting over one toy.
Connor, name all of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that you know. Go.
Okay, all the Terminators.
Okay.
Jingle all the way.
Jingle All the Way second.
That's my extensive knowledge.
Really?
Oh yeah, Predator. Duh.
Yeah?
Predator.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
He's failed me.
No Commando?
Oh, Commando's good. I don't think you would like it though.
Really?
It starts with 19. When was
Uh-oh.
it made? 19. Oh no.
Wait, what did Terminator start with?
19.
Ah.
But you know, I will say he has asked me to see that over and over again.
What's that?
Terminator.
Terminator.
Mhm.
Well, I like the newer Terminator one.
The newer one is good, but the classic you have to see to understand the full
With
thing.
Chris Ashworth?
Oh. Shut up, Daryl.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
We love Chris.
Yes. Next is another classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Now we did talk about that.
Yeah.
We talked about the claymation.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that one. It's pretty good.
I like that one too.
Do you like that clay animation?
Yeah, I like it, but I will have to say, as far as claymation goes, that's one of the lower movies on the scale.
Okay.
But they got all this like new stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead.
I was going to say they even have the computer generated ones now
Mhm.
that they kind of, I don't want to say they kind of make them messed up on purpose, but they kind of try to mimic that herky-jerky style.
Yeah.
Which is, that's quaint.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, I guess.
Now, did you ever think about it being a really sad movie?
No, how could it be sad?
Santa Claus basically saying, I don't need this Rudolph guy. Look at him. He's like afflicted with a red nose. And then as soon as he needs someone because it's cloudy and he can't go anywhere, oh, where's that red-nosed reindeer that we needed to light the way? And all the other reindeers are like picking on the poor guy and making him sad and making him leave.
I do see how that could be sad now.
Yeah.
Just ruined Rudolph for me.
Yeah.
not
You're
only
welcome.
that,
You are certainly...
Thank you.
Hey,
The whole world is like, I'm never watching that again.
Daryl, you stay away from my kid.
I'm boycotting Rudolph every year now.
I love Rudolph, but Santa came across as an angry old man. He did not come off as the jolly old elf.
Exactly.
He reminded me of Grandpa.
Oh!
Sorry, Dad.
Gee, my dad's gonna hear this.
just compare the similarities.
There's a lot of similarities right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Would y'all care to elaborate upon this?
Okay,
It's like, but it's like, nope.
here's the thing. My dad is a concrete finisher since the time he was like, I think 18 years old. He's 70 years old now. He still works concrete. He will not quit anything ever.
Never.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a bear of a man. I mean, just a bear. He's rough.
Mm-hmm.
He's, I mean, I don't want to call it, he's growly, you know, but he's got a heart of gold.
Oh, yes.
You know, I mean, like literally, you talking about, remember we were talking about Tim Manning give you the shirt off
Yep.
his back? I'll brag on my dad real quick. One of the most inspiring things he ever did was one night he goes, here, come on, we got to go run some errands. And it was like Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. There was a guy that had gone to jail for murder and had gotten out as an old man, and his whole life was gone. And I'm not saying it was that he shouldn't pay his debt. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But it was still a sad state to see somebody that old just completely broken, his spirit and everything. And you could see him. I'll tell you where it was right up here on the corner. You know where Moore's store is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember there used to be a house across the street
Yeah.
where that car
I
lot
remember that
was?
old house, yeah.
That
Yeah.
old house that was there, this guy lived in, and it was like amazing. He even had money
Wasn't like
for
a
that.
little trailer?
It was like a really beat up standing wood structure
Yeah,
house.
yeah. Mhm.
But it was old, and this guy had nobody. And I guess my dad knows everybody in this city and had found out about him and stuff. And we had gone and dropped off a couple of gifts that we had to drop off for different people, and and I was like, where are we going? He goes, here, hold on real quick. And I'm sorry, Daryl has messed up my story flow because
Yes, I'm good at that. It's like, I'm thirsty for a milkshake, and there's one sitting there for the last 20 minutes.
and he didn't grab it.
Yeah.
But he goes in, and real quietly, he doesn't say anything. He goes over there, and he puts this box on the guy's porch and just leaves.
Mhm.
And I said, who is that? And he goes, nobody. I was like, what is that? What'd you leave? He goes, nothing. I just had to leave him something. And he left, and he didn't say a word about it. And I could tell he wasn't going to answer, and he didn't want to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
And he just left. And we got home, and I talked to Mom a little bit. Hey, y'all done? Yeah, good. How'd it go? Yeah. And I said, Mom, I got to ask you a question, man. We stopped in this one thing, and I told her where we stopped, and Dad dropped this gift and didn't say nothing and just came back. I was like, I have no idea who it was or what he was doing, and I didn't think even that much about it afterwards. And she goes, told me the story. This guy, he got out of jail. He's all by himself. His life is over. He's depressed. And Dad found out that he was cold, so he left him a box with a brand new coat and gloves.
That's awesome.
It is.
And he never said anything to anybody. He didn't take credit for it or nothing. But I remember being so inspired. I was so proud of him.
Yep.
So that's my dad.
That is awesome.
So he is kind of like Santa Claus like that, isn't he?
Delivering presents to people that he doesn't even know.
He's growly until December 25th. And then he's like, oh.
That's awesome.
I love my dad. He's my hero.
That is
He's
awesome.
everyone's hero.
Yeah, he is. So,
Man.
what's the next one on the list?
Frosty.
Frosty.
The
You like that?
Snowman?
The,
Oh,
the
yeah.
cartoon? What'd you like about it, Connor? Good magic story?
Yeah, and the snowman.
Yep.
And
It's kind of obvious.
yeah, say there's a snowman. He's got a nose, and
You can say happy birthday.
then he melts later on. at
Well,
the
we
movie.
talked about this the other night.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
I always loved the movie, and it's funny how at the end you were kind of saying, then he melts and dies at the end. Like,
It's true.
Yes.
But he comes back every year.
Yeah.
Is what they said at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they said.
But that wasn't the same one.
It's true.
See,
Fred, how you doing? My name's Bob. I don't know Fred.
my name's Chili the
Chili
snowman.
Yeah. Well, what happened to Frosty? You saw him. He died. This movie sucks.
Traumatizing child experiences.
Right.
Frosty and Rudolph. These are terrible examples of
Hey,
movies.
You're in Christmas.
This is just like the old playgrounds. Playgrounds in the old days, they were not padded and
No.
safe. They were like death traps.
Yeah, well, back in my day, we had like a telephone pole with tires like stuck to them. We got to climb up these things.
Dude,
People could have fallen and died, and no one would have known.
I remember being a kid, and the slide was really a freestanding ladder.
Yeah. Mhm.
But they let this little 4-year-old, hey, go up that ladder. It's 3 stories. Go ahead. It's safe. And then slide down a, 2,000 degree, polished metal
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah. And then did you
And at the bottom is asphalt.
did you have the
So
one
when you bump,
that had the
it's
hump
your own
in it?
asphalt.
It had the hump in it, so that way you get that hump, and then you fly a little
Oh,
bit
dude.
on down.
Been there.
You paralyze yourself. It's
The
all
old
right.
one across from Grandma's house was
Yeah,
like
that's
that. I remember like one day, it was like in August,
Mm-hmm.
over 100 easily.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought, I'm just going to go down the slide. Never did that again.
Third-degree burns. It left his skin on the thing.
And as a good father, I looked at him and I was like, yes, you shall learn a valuable lesson here, child. You want me to keep climbing up here, Dad? Keep going.
It's like this. Go ahead. Stick your finger in that socket. Go ahead. You'll never do that again. Zap, and then he hits the wall on the other side of the room.
That's why Connor still has an afro. It's like
Afro curls.
afro curl.
Afro sheen.
Let your soul glow.
Let's see, Connor, I think you'll like this one. Scrooged.
I don't know if
I
you've
don't
seen
think
that.
I've ever
Oh,
seen
with
that.
Bill Murray?
No.
I've never seen Scrooged.
Scrooge is Bill Murray, who is another one of the Ghostbusters.
You gotta
And-
see Ghostbusters now.
Now you got to see it.
Yeah.
Um,
2/3 of them.
And he's doing the Christmas Carol, Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas future. He's doing that with a comedy twist.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is actually the next one on the list, but you can really combine the
It's
two.
it's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Same
Which is like
story.
just like an updated version of it.
Yeah.
Same guy. You got.
I think Connor might like that though.
Which one? Scrooged?
Yeah,
I
Scrooge.
think so too.
You want to watch it tomorrow?
Yeah, oh, dude, I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Scrooged is so good because it is Bill Murray. If you had a different actor,
As you call him, President Murray.
President. I could call him Emperor.
Emperor Murray.
Emperor.
Ooh, he went next level.
He's incredible. The best thing about Bill Murray is that Bill Murray, every time he plays a character, he is like, letting you know, I'm playing a character, but I still know I'm Bill Murray because I
Yeah.
know you know I'm Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And he plays it just cool. He's like, yeah, I'm this character. But every now and then, like, Deadpool kind of wink at the camera like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
Oh, my favorite one that I really felt like that's just Bill Murray being Bill Murray having fun was what was that movie that he filmed in Bedford? Wow, I've completely blanked on it.
Oh, what about Bob?
Yeah, what about Bob? Baby steps to the door. This really works.
This really worked. I'm taking a vacation from my problems.
I don't know why I thought that was great.
But you'll like that. But if you like that, as good as it is because it's Bill Murray, and it's a good Christmas movie, but it's not his best. To me, his best, my favorite, is Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, love it.
That was a pretty good movie. I've seen Groundhog
Love
Day.
that.
I love that movie. That, then Ghostbusters and Stripes.
Stripes, I thought was great as well.
Stripes is one of the reasons I
Sir-
joined the Army. Is that
Sergeant
not
Hulka.
sad?
Sergeant Hulk, I'll be your big toe.
I'll be your big toe.
okay,
funny boy.
I got a rat dad out again.
Oh,
He's
double
never showed
edged.
me Stripes before.
Stripes, I don't know if I have a, what do you call it?
DVD.
No, what is it? Edited version.
I was like the G-rated.
But you know what? I hate to say it. That was rated R.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that that's a PG by today's standards.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so?
I think so, yeah.
It's kind of sad.
It's one of those things I'll go back and watch and go, oh, no, it wasn't.
In fact, I'll be honest. I'd rather watch Stripes with you than Scrooged even now during Christmas season. I love it that much.
There you go.
All right, what else?
Let me find my sheet right here. Scrooge Christmas. A Christmas Story. Every year on TBS, they have 24 hours of A Christmas Story.
For Geely.
Kids, you'll shoot your eye out.
Do you remember this? Papa loves it. Your mom's dad.
Isn't that one that played just on repeat?
Yeah.
on TBS every year they have 24 hours.
I can only remember this kid trying to lick a pole. That's the only part that I can
flagpole.
remember.
Yeah, and then you see all the other kids like he's stuck, but the bell rang.
Yeah, we gotta go, dude.
He's like "Ah."
Dude.
And then he goes off on that one kid.
And of course we know now that every single person that I've met from that age knows at least the story of one guy they knew or heard of that did it.
Yeah.
And ripped the entire first layer of skin off their tongue, which is sad because all you got to do is pour some warm water and it'll
Just melt it.
separate.
Does
Yeah.
that really happen though? Will you get it stuck?
It'll get stuck 100%.
You know what? We
it
should
will.
give that a shot.
Connor, let's go try.
Yeah.
Alright.
We
It's
don't-
cold
guys.
enough today, right?
Yeah, we don't have any warm water, but you know,
Whatever.
just
we
give
don't
you a
need
good
that.
rip off of there. That poor kid gets caught using profanity, then blames it on the other kid.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You blamed it on the other kid too?
The profanity thing, I remember thinking that my dad would have killed me
Yeah.
if I'd have cussed like that.
Uh-huh.
I'll kill Connor if he does that. Connor's actually, he doesn't cuss.
Yeah.
In fact, he's kind of the watchdog for his little group of friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, don't be cussing around me. Good kid.
They started this thing called earmuffs when I'm around.
Say?
Yeah.
Connor's around earmuffs. It's like, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I always wondered when Connor's around, does anyone chew bubble gum off the concrete?
Do we need to tell this? We have to tell this story
Absolutely.
again.
Well, why he's here?
Not only that, he's here, but it's the best story that I think we've ever had on this show.
It is either that or the dog food, one or the other.
It's right there.
Yeah.
All right, let me start by telling the story. Connor is one of the sweetest kids you'll ever know. I'm not just saying that because he's here, but he does have a twisted side to him. Got a little bit of a twisted side.
Wait, before you continue, you gotta mention that we were 5 and 6 when this happened.
Were you that young?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So me and Will,
Makes it slightly better.
me and Will are leaving the school at the edge, and our kids are both with us. And you know they're walking a little bit slower behind us, and we're talking. It's the parking lot. It's dead. There ain't nobody out there. Everybody's gone home except us. And I'm talking to Will, and then all of a sudden, little Connor comes up to me and he goes, "Dad, Dad." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "I got to tell you something." I said, "What?" And he points at Drake and he goes, "Drake just ate gum off the sidewalk." I said, "What?" And he looked at me and he goes, "For real?" I was like, "For real? For real? Like, you're not playing a joke? You're telling the truth?" He goes, "I'm telling the truth." Now, the one thing I can tell you about Connor is that he is OCD about honesty. In other
Brutally
words,
honest.
he's brutally honest. Like, don't ask him if you look fat. If you know you look
Yeah.
fat.
I'm good at being honest with people about that.
Oh, dude, don't ask him. But the thing about it is, it's good because I don't worry whether he's lying. He will not lie to me. He would turn. We've even talked about this, and I've got to
Yeah.
train him. He will turn me into the
Yeah,
police
yes,
if he
we-
thought
we
I
gotta
broke
train
the
you about
law.
this, yeah.
I was like, "Look, no, you got to lie for me." He goes, "Nope, can't lie, Dad. You're going to jail." I'm like, "God bless. I can't let this guy help me bury the body then."
Yeah, Troy was going 56 and a 55. Turned him in.
Turn him in. And he did. And I told him not to, Mr. Cop. So anyways, he goes,
He's going to arrest Connor for being too honest.
"Oh, dude, I'm like, if I tell you what, it'd go right back on you though. I'll be like, he took the wheel."
Going up to Heroes Con, we were like 3 miles per hour over the speed limit.
And he was not
And
having
I
it.
was not having it.
Because on that app, was it Waze?
Yeah, it's called Waze.
He can tell how fast I'm going, and it would be like, instead of 55, he goes, "You're going 58, Dad. You got to slow it down." I was
Glad
like,
he wasn't
"Connor,
with
they give
me."
you a little cushion right here. It's 55 though, Dad." He's like, literal, right? Anyway, back to the story. He goes, "Dad, Drake ate gum off the sidewalk." And I go, "For real?" And he goes, "Yeah. You're not lying, not being funny?" "No." And I go to Will, and I'm mortified. I got to tell Will this. I go to Will, and I'm like, "Will, Connor just said that Drake ate gum off the sidewalk." And Will goes, "What?" I said, "Connor said that Drake ate gum off the sidewalk." And I was like, "I'm telling you, dude. If Connor said he did it, he did it. Connor will not lie." Will didn't question it. He
Yeah.
goes, "Drake, come here." "What?" "You eat gum off the sidewalk?" "No." "Did you eat gum off the sidewalk?" "No." I'll be like, he look at me and I'm like, Connor. He goes, he ate the gum. I saw him do it, Dad. And he goes, you ate the gum on the sidewalk? And he goes, He goes, Drake, you tell me right now, did you eat that gum off the sidewalk? And he looks at Connor and he goes, he double dog dared me. Now I'm mortified again because I'm like, you ratted him out.
I dared him to do it, then told on him.
Oh.
I'm a monster.
Will, who was looking at his
monster.
Will, who was looking at his kid like, oh, thanks a lot for your kid being honest. And Hitler. Awful.
Oh, the line just now. I'm a monster. That's awesome.
Dude, that was an awesome story. That's my favorite Connor Drake story.
Oh my
Hilarious.
goodness. I'm sorry. I was drooling on myself. I was laughing so hard.
All right, back to the movie list. What else you got?
Dang it. Gremlins. Gremlins is one we missed last week too.
Now, did you like Gremlins? I mean, personally?
I did.
A lot or little?
I
Or?
liked it a lot actually.
Really?
But I like some of these kind of goofy horror type movies.
Okay, now, here's the thing. I didn't like it. But the reason I didn't like it was...
You don't like Phoebe Cates?
Oh, I like Phoebe Cates.
Okay.
She's a hottie.
Mhm.
Here's the thing, though, Con. It was part comedy,
Mhm.
part family movie,
Yeah.
part horror movie,
Mhm.
and it had me confused. Like,
Yeah.
wh-
Yeah.
What
Like,
genre
what is
are
the-
you?
Dude, that's it. What genre
It's
is
all over the
this?
place.
So I wasn't a big fan of it, but it was a fun movie. I
Mhm.
mean, if I look back on it with different eyes now,
Yeah.
so the whole thing about it is, well, I tell you what, that might be one he might like.
I think so.
You know,
Well, I don't know if you like, but I think it's one you could definitely watch.
yeah, it won't be one of your favorites. I'll tell you that, but it's a good popcorn movie.
There you go. Way to spoil it there. It's not one of your favorites. Okay, now it's going to be one of your favorites.
Okay.
It's one of Daryl's favorites.
It's not one of my favorites,
See, you
But-
spoiled it.
but it's one of the greatest movies ever created.
Except for all the other movies,
Except for very many
except
of
for
them.
a lot.
Like this next movie is much better. I'll let you talk about it. Elf.
Oh yeah.
And go.
Okay.
And Troy just wet himself.
Look at that! Just spilt my water all over me.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Alright, so Elf.
Man, this is why it should be video right now. This is
Uh-uh.
it. This is it.
I spilled my water. He dared me.
And that's called shenanigans.
Yeah, could you imagine if this was on video? Hey, 2017, that's one of the things we're going to try to do for our friends out in podcast, YouTube land. Start filming these.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
All right, go ahead.
For the
Elf.
world.
Okay, so Elf. It has to be the funniest Christmas movie of all times.
Yeah, I could say that it was. Hold on. Go
Yep.
ahead. Keep going.
I like how stupid and innocent
Yeah.
they made the character.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if they made that character that way. I think that's just Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that's totally possible. All right.
Now, what did you like about that? Because I know one thing right off the bat. He will put syrup on anything.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
I was like, we got syrup. Let's put syrup on that.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Got syrup on it.
Yeah, what are some of your favorite funny parts in that?
when he first got to New York
Mm-hmm.
and he's like trying everything out.
Yeah, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Like, the people are handing out the pamphlets. He's running back and forth to each person to get more.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Because you know when someone hands you a pamphlet, it's like they're asking you, here, and you're like saying, oh, thank you, I'll throw that away for you.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I also like Santa told him not to eat the gum.
Yeah.
And then he sees it and he's very reluctant about it.
Is it on the sidewalk?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Keep going.
It's on the bottom of your shoe.
And then he eats it. He's like, no.
Didn't he spray like it was cologne and stuff,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
goes in his mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Or in his eyes? Ah!
like candy cane scented or whatnot. He's like, oh, I love candy canes.
Oh.
Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Yeah.
Dude.
I like when he jumped on the couch onto the tree.
Oh, yeah.
The tree was falling down on him.
Hey.
That was awesome.
I liked when he was meeting the little person, and the guy who wrote the books.
Yeah.
He must be a South Pole elf because he is so mean.
Yeah.
He's an angry elf.
That's what Krista always calls me when I get mad. He must be a South Pole elf.
I also like when he's like testing out all the Jack in the Boxes.
Mhm.
He like get really scared about it and then jump every time it opens.
Oh, I love that. That's good. And I
good
liked
dude.
the whole ending too, like in Central Park
Yep.
and the cops. I thought that was cool. I was just like, okay, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I like that one. That one's on my all-time favorite Christmas movie
Mhm.
list. What else?
Next, Home Alone.
Oh yeah, it's another great one.
You
So-
have seen those?
Yeah, I saw
So
it
have you
grandma.
put shaved and then little aftershave on? Ah!
Dude. Have you, now, Connor? Did you ever try aftershave the first time you did shave?
No, I've never used aftershave.
Okay, you don't want to.
You really don't.
It's
like
awful.
It's like I want to see what it feels like to have my face on fire.
On fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, what exactly is aftershave?
It's a skin tightening and skin conditioning liquid
Flaming.
and torture device.
Yes, it really is. Like, can y'all take the alcohol out of this?
Ultimate prank on your son for the first time he shaved. You're lucky I love you, because if I'd have done that, you would have said, "I don't want none of that fire water."
Did you ever like have him practice shaving with like a razor without a blade in it?
no.
Because I know some
he
people
went right
did
for the
that.
electric one, because when Connor started, like what, 7th grade,
It was late 6th grade when I started.
late
shaving.
6th grade, he started getting a mustache,
Mm-hmm.
His
and he started looking like
mustache.
Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. and at the time, he wanted his hair long, so I swear he looked a step away from some 70s porno star. And he'd take pictures with me, and he's a good-looking kid, and I'm like, get away. You look creepy, dude.
It's true.
So we have to put some pictures up there so people can see it. The Pedro one,
I have a feeling that he's like, no, we're not doing that. No.
I don't really mind.
'Cause
Oh,
I
I kinda
remember when
don't
I
care.
first started actually seeing him a lot here at the school.
Yeah.
He was a hippie.
the first time you saw me
Yeah,
was?
yeah. When
Oh,
around here all the time, I was like, man, he's got more hair than I had when I first started training.
Oh, dude, he used to have some really long hair.
Mhm.
And instead of telling him he couldn't do it,
Yeah.
because what's that going to make him want to do?
Grow
Do it
long.
more.
Yeah.
Do it more.
I mean, like when I was younger, my mom was like, when you want it cut, we'll get it cut.
That's it. Cut your hair when you want, because
Mhm.
now he likes it shorter, which he looks better with it. Like
Yeah. He kind of reminded me of Carl from The Walking Dead.
Who, Connor?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Better looking than that kid, though.
Hippie.
Yeah, he better looking. Carl's a
Well,
goofball
he's got two
looking
eyes.
guy.
There's a difference right there.
Carl wishes he looked like Connor.
Everyone does.
Well, you
look
know
at
what?
that.
That fight scene would have been a lot better.
That fight scene, Connor would have done some serious jujitsu on
Yeah.
that dude.
He would have Fujitsu.
Connor's got Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, and a full MMA game. He's been training. He was our first junior black belt here. And you know that came up in my memories today on Facebook, was that picture, that
Uh-huh.
smile of you
Well,
getting it.
It did happen like tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Mhm.
I'm going to post it tomorrow, though, on my
I got to go
Facebook.
home and see what day my black belt was, because it's right around this time. It's
Oh.
been a decade ago.
It had to be, because that's when we always did the
It was-
presentations.
It was a
in
decade ago
December.
this month.
Woo, decade, and yours must have been 4?
3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4, maybe longer.
Just a wee baby.
Just a little baby. All right, but
So Home Alone.
Home Alone was good. I love that movie. I love how Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci was great.
What's
in
the
that.
what's the guy's name? The other guy.
big dude, tall dude guy?
Merv.
Yeah.
I cannot believe. I love the actor, and I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Right now,
I can see him clear as day in my head. I just can't.
Will and Dennis are both saying his name out loud
Yeah.
to the
They're,
YouTube.
they're yelling, they're
To their
yelling
phone.
at it.
Troy is the Dagaba! But great movie. I
Mhm.
haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me
You
too.
guys seen the second one?
I
Is
saw
that
the
one
second
Lost
and
in New
third
York?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
saw
second one a lot better.
I can't remember that one as well, though.
When he starts like throwing the bricks off the building.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Well, but my thing is like, these are the worst parents ever.
I know.
Like, how many times are you gonna leave this kid? They left the kid so many times that they ended up bringing in a new kid later on and start
That's-
losing him too.
Really sad. You filthy animal.
Love that.
He reminds me of Brick from the Middle.
Yes,
Connor,
yes,
Connor,
back
you
in the
remind
middle.
me of Brick from the Middle. Connor is a mix. If you guys want to know Connor's personality, I have a nickname for him. Braxlin. And it's a mix of the two kids on the middle, Brick
Mhm.
and Axel,
Uh-huh.
and Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. That's Connor.
No.
Thanks, Dad.
It's like-
And Michael Phelps.
That's true. I'm pretty good at swimming.
Yeah. Number 1 in the city.
do you make Phelps face?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my goodness!
Remember when he was all...
They just made a commercial with Sheldon when he's looking
oh,
at
they
his
did,
laptop.
yeah, with Sheldon.
It's because his laptop is slow.
You don't remember it?
And
I don't
it's
know
funny
what
because
you're talking
then
about.
right in front you see that guy like doing martial arts.
Oh,
And he's
dude.
like, "What is he doing?" He's like, "Oh."
We did watch the Olympics when that was happening.
Yeah.
There was a guy that was taunting Michael Phelps like, I'm going to beat you. And Michael
Now you're just like,
smoked him.
yeah,
Smoked him. That guy didn't even place, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I remember like we were in the TV in the other room.
Yeah.
And we're like all on the edge of our seats.
Isn't that
Yeah.
fun?
Just
That was so
screaming.
fun,
Go
dude.
Phelps.
See, I love the Olympics. Every 4 years, I am glued in. Well,
Yeah.
actually, it's every 2 years now. I got winter, then every two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do too. I like
love
the-
that.
I go off and on. Sometimes I'm really into them. Sometimes I could just take it or leave it.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
like,
I
"Eh,
will
I'm not
watch
into it."
sports that I could care less about for the rest of the next 3 years.
Right.
Like curling. Love me some curling.
Do you know what curling is,
I'm-
Connor?
No.
Okay, basically, you get a stone and you slide it down some ice.
Oh, yeah.
And you got some two people like sweeping it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it like in our elementary school PE whenever the Olympics was going on.
Yeah.
Our PE teacher would recreate
Mhm.
the events with what we had, and it was really neat.
Dude, that's good, man. That is really good.
Yeah, in North Carolina, in Charlotte, there actually is a curling facility.
Yeah, right near the comic book convention place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and me and Josh are like, one year we're going to stop there and do some curling. Get us a 45-pound stone and we're good to go.
If you do it, film it.
Oh, you're going to be there doing it too. You're one of the sweepers. I'm sliding. I ain't sweeping.
Okay, I can sweep. I got a jiu-jitsu sweep.
What
there
does
you
the
go.
sweeping help exactly? Like smooth.
Who
What it
knows?
does is it come on, you know this. It kind of melts the ice a little bit in front of it because it's like causes friction on it. So it makes it like sometimes grab a,
a little
more.
slickerier.
Yeah. There you go. There you
Technical
go.
term there.
I am
slickery. Or
I am an expert on curling every 4 years.
yeah.
It's like Josh is an expert on women's soccer every 4 years.
Wow.
Exactly.
There's some honeys though, man. You talk about athletes. Good lord, those girls. They run like 10 miles a game.
Yeah. That's why when I played soccer, I was the goalie. I ran like 30 feet.
Dude, I remember playing as a kid, and I mean like a little kid, like 3rd and 4th, 5th grade,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
And I remember I was competitive. I mean, and I remember feeling like I could run like the wind, and we trained hard. I really remember us. He would have us do running practices that we did like in football, as in high school. Mm-hmm. And I'm in 3rd grade. We were doing those kind of things, and I remember we always had these two guys, and they were just dorks. I mean, complete dorks. This one guy we got scored on. I still remember the guy's name, Andrew Wilcott, and he was down there tying like weeds together to make a belt to hold his blue jeans up because that's what he was wearing to play the game. And I was like, "What are you doing?" I wasn't looking. I was like, "You idiot."
It just sounded like Yogi Bear there for a second.
Hey, boo boo,
I
gotta tie my
the
pants up.
ball over there. Wait, that was Stallone I just went into. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I like to apologize to Boo Boo because I just called him Stallone.
That was Sylvester Bear.
Sylvester Bear.
Yeah. Hey, boo boo. All right, what's next?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Love it. You've seen that one? That's your
Yeah.
papa's favorite,
I love that movie.
dude.
I don't really got much to say about it.
Chevy Chase,
Pretty good, I guess.
Beverly D'Angelo, and that guy that I'm thinking of right now,
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. Because I was like, it's not Dennis. It wasn't Dennis.
Randy. He was
such a great role in those
he
movies.
was great. Remember him out there in the morning emptying the toilet into
from
the
the
brain
RV.
drain?
Hey, it's right there.
Hey, Clark! And then
This
he
movie.
brings his boss at the end. Dude, good movie. Good movie.
They basically like, you didn't give me a bonus. I also get a swimming pool. I can get a swimming pool for my family.
Did you know that there was a huge dispute, like for years, heated feud between Bill Murray and Chevy Chase?
This is the first I've heard of this.
Oh,
Same.
it's big. I mean, it's famous in Hollywood too. Chevy got too
Oh,
big
you
for
heard about that? Nope.
yeah.
Hollywood
Chevy
never heard anything.
got too big for his britches on SNL, and they wanted to
Yeah.
get rid of him. They brought Bill Murray in from Second City in Chicago to take his place,
Mm-hmm.
and there was always a little animosity. And the story is that Bill Murray is one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet, and
Mm-hmm.
Chevy is the biggest douche you could ever meet.
I've heard he's kind of a jerk.
I've heard that he's a real jerk. And that's one of the reasons you don't see him a whole lot.
You know,
He's kind
it's
of
funny.
blackballed.
I always thought that they were on at the same time
What's that?
on SNL. I thought they were. You know what? Maybe they weren't. Because I thought they were like original cast members at the very beginning.
I'll be honest.
I might be wrong about that.
But you know
I
what?
don't
I'll be honest. I kind of remember them kind of on at the same time, but I did hear the story that way.
I mean, they might not have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I remember Steve Martin was on there. Great actors on there.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hilarious. Gilda Radner,
Yeah, Eugene Levy,
Eugene Levy.
John Candy.
You know all these people.
Oh,
He might have
yeah.
been.
He's
just
like,
on-
I don't know a single
he
one
might
of
have
these
just been on
people.
Second City. None
Wait.
of them.
Wait, was
Uncle Buck is John Candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That movie is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Was that a Christmas movie or no? Because I don't
It
think
was or Thanksgiving.
so. I think Thanksgiving.
They're trying to get home for Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen that one, Connor?
Nope. You have failed me.
Wow.
He is throwing me under the bus.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that bus has hit Troy like 12 times tonight.
You see me unfazed by such failures.
Yes. He's devastated.
Devastated.
Poor guy.
Hey, don't you say no when I bring up these movies for you to watch on this list that we are talking about tonight.
What are the first 2 digits of the year it was created in?
2080.
Awesome. I'll be there.
2080.
I'm just going to start lying. 2080.
Yeah. There you go.
1980s had some crazy movies. Cool. What's
I mean,
that?
why is it in like 2004? It was black and white.
It's a nostalgic thing.
Yes. It's a shout out to the back of the day. The Christmas Claus. And we got like 12 of those.
Did you like those?
I like the first one.
Is it the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Not the Christmas
I
Claus?
said the Christmas Claus. Santa Claus. I actually got written down the Santa Claus.
This is more one that Connor might have seen a lot even without me. Did you?
Yeah,
With Tim Allen.
Grandma showed it
Mhm.
to us a lot.
What'd you think?
It's pretty good. It's the one where like this.
Tim Allen.
Yeah, he doesn't really believe in Christmas and all that stuff, and then Santa falls off his roof.
Did
Yes.
you like it or no?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I didn't like it because it seemed like kind of a sad story because at the end he has
Yeah.
to leave his family.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh hey,
I gotta not
Don't
be
get
your
a-
dad anymore.
yeah, I can't spend Christmas with Merry Christmas, bye.
That's rough, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny. I completely forgot about that part of the movie.
All right, if I'm writing that movie, you know how I fix that?
You would take the family with you to the North Pole?
You could either do that. That's the easy fix.
Mm.
But it's magic, right? There's
Mhm.
no rules. Make up whatever you want. How about, hey, look, during the day, I'm going to travel through this dimensional portal to the North Pole where there's this incredible thing where there's another dimension of elves that make enough toys for the entire planet. Because it's the same way that Santa takes and makes this trip in one night.
Well, I watch that every year on NORAD, so there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, one second he's in Ireland, the
Yeah.
next one he's in Sao Paulo
Yeah.
because he's in the dimensional travel zone.
Yeah. I'm sure. Do you
Mind
watch?
blown.
Do you watch that
What?
on NORAD?
Santa Tracker.
Not really.
Well, you gotta see the Santa Tracker, so you know. Oh, I gotta get to bed.
Oh yeah, we
Sa-
do that every now and then.
Santa's getting close.
Yeah, Riley's more there right now.
Mhm.
But what else you got?
Let's see. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
Now, which one?
Yeah, cartoon or live action?
I like the cartoon. The live
See, there
action
you go.
is Just,
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Kind of creepy, right?
a
Yeah.
little bit like all the Who's just look like creepy trolls almost.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right. They look like creepy trolls.
To be real,
That's really a good way to say it too.
That's
8
exactly what
feet
they are.
tall.
Mm-hmm.
Those faces they had, I was like, yeah,
No.
They're not from Whoville.
no.
That I mean, I like Jim Carrey, but I just like that was not good.
No.
Then
Jim-
stapling antlers to the dog's head.
Yeah, pretty rough.
Yeah.
You see that poor little ball. Jim Carrey, really funny guy,
Mm-hmm.
but that I don't know his take on that. I just wasn't down with.
Yeah.
I do love the cartoon.
Yep.
I love when he starts getting the Santa suit ready
Yeah.
and then going down the hill too fast.
Mhm.
That's my favorite part on there.
I like it when his heart grows too big, like 2 times.
And saves the sled. That's a good part.
Yeah.
We're talking about the cartoon right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Because we're giving this one praise and the other one just hate.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't like
pretty
the
much.
other one.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going that way, one that we forgot to mention last time too was Charlie Brown's Christmas.
That's the next one on my list.
How about that?
How
Joe.
about that?
What'd you think about that one?
I always loved it.
Every year?
Yeah.
Every year I
classic.
used to
Yeah,
watch
that
it.
and every year Charlie Brown Halloween special.
Yep.
I always
yeah.
watch those every year.
I got a rock. The Great
Love
Pumpkin.
Those. Huh?
And his Christmas tree was
That poor little Christmas tree had like a couple little like little things on it, and then it just falls off.
I'll be honest, I think I had that same Christmas tree the first year I was in college.
They just go outside and like break a twig off a tree and just stick it down. There you go. There's my tree.
Look, guys, I sold the cow for some magic tree. You know, idiot. We're starving.
I always love Snoopy though. He just goes in his doghouse and just sleeps on top of it.
Love it. He's the only dog who's comfortable laying down on a peak
Yeah, on the
of
point
a triangle.
of a triangle.
It's 2D, so it's really flat.
Well,
Yeah.
have you seen that one that they have like on the internet? They have this dog that looks exactly like Snoopy, and they gave him a house, but on top it's flat.
Oh.
And he can get up on that red house, and he does. It's
That's awesome.
if we can put that in our little notes to take and show a picture of that. That's a neat one.
And always what did it? In these, he did not fight the Red Baron, did he?
Not in the Christmas one.
I always thought that was really awesome. He's in there fighting the Red Baron.
I remember the first
In the
time I ever
doghouse.
heard that song, Snoopy and the Red Baron. I about lost my mind. I was like, holy crap, they wrote a song about Snoopy? That was awesome as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next?
That's all I got on my list. What else y'all guys you think of? Because I'm sure we've missed more of them.
Yeah,
Probably.
Lethal Weapon was the one that I wanted to mention that I
Mm-hmm.
knew that we had forgotten. What about was there any other action movies that like Die Hard type of stuff?
I got one. Well, it's kind of like an animation action movie.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys seen The Guardians? Is what it's called.
Oh no, that's one of the newer ones.
Yeah, it's
I don't know this one.
3 years old now. I haven't really seen it either. I was just wondering if you guys have.
I haven't seen it, but I know the one you're talking about. It's a CGI movie.
It's about like different holiday characters.
Like you had
Easter
Jack
Bunny.
Frost and the Santa Claus,
Tooth Fairy.
No, Jack Frost is a movie that we missed, but I
Easter
didn't really
one?
like it.
No. And I didn't like the Snowman one with Michael Keaton.
That was Jack Frost.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was not very.
I didn't
good
like that one either.
Connor,
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
I don't think I've seen them.
Yeah,
I don't-
You're not missing anything there.
In fact, I don't want him to watch any of those.
yeah.
Are
Now,
they boring?
it's sad. The guy, this little girl's dad dies and comes back as a snowman.
Oh yeah, I have seen that one.
Yeah, your mom made you
Yes.
watch it.
Like, I asked Mom.
Forced you.
yeah, I'm like,
She
hey,
did
Mom.
because he got mad afterwards. He goes, "Why you make me watch crap, sad movies like that?"
She's like, Connor, we're gonna watch a sad Christmas movie. No, thank you, Mom.
That's exact opposite of what
She's
you want
like,
to hear.
No, it's gonna be great. No, it's gonna be sad.
It's gonna
If
be
you
sad.
said sad, no.
Would you purposefully watch? Like, do you have moments where you're like, "I feel like watching a sad movie"?
Well, one I did.
What?
Marley and Me.
I can't watch that, man.
I mean, at the end, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch that. I don't want to
Balling
see
over
that.
here. You seen that one, Connor?
No,
Yeah, no.
Don't.
don't.
I mean,
No.
to me, it's a good movie.
But it's a dog movie.
Yeah.
And if it's a sad dog movie, what does that tell you?
The dog's gonna die,
Dog gonna die.
Yep.
or his owner's gonna die, and he's gonna be left alone.
Oh Lord.
I have not seen
terrible.
that movie yet.
Lord.
You know what? People are listening. That movie's in the works now.
That's dude. There's somebody going. Them women like it.
Yep.
Well, there's this new movie that's coming out. This dog, he gets like reincarnated, but he's always looking for his owner,
Mhm.
but he never finds him. That's just
That's a horrible
That's a new
movie.
movie coming out.
yeah.
That's a horrible movie.
Who makes these things?
I'm not watching this.
That's a
Neither
Hallmark.
am I.
I bet it's made by Fox.
Lifetime.
It's made by Fox, and they probably thought they was gonna put some X-Men in it.
Fox sucks.
And man, I had a movie.
That's like Rain Man. Kmart sucks.
Game of sucks.
Fox sucks.
Love that
wrong with
movie,
Kmart?
Rain Man.
You have to see the movie Rain Man.
Okay.
You haven't seen Rain Man?
Connor is Rain Man.
It's so good.
But
so good.
525 toothpicks. 500,
Is he
525.
the guy that can remember everything?
He's
Yeah.
an idiot savant.
I'm just an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do not know why we save him from his aunt. I don't know. I couldn't segue
Yeah,
there.
that was epic fail there.
that was
Butchered
that,
that.
Don't worry, I'm keeping that in.
that was a comedy fail.
Not legend, not dairy.
Not dairy. No, but Christmas, I love the movies. I love the holiday. I love spending it with Connor and his sister and my family. Oh,
Connor and your sister.
Riley.
It's not his daughter, by the way.
It's my sister. We're all adopted.
She's mine. Put it this way: when you see Riley, She looks like I chewed up and spit her out. I mean, she looks like me. Sorry, Riley.
Thinking of a different Riley.
You don't think so? Everywhere we go, that's what people say is that she looks like her dad. He looks like, I mean, his mom, but his grandpa.
Oh yeah.
If you
Mom's
see
dad.
pictures of her dad at
Mhm.
this age, I mean, they look like
Right.
twins.
He's a pretty good looking man.
Good looking man. You've been hanging around Uncle Daryl too much.
I'm a handsome man.
Just ask me.
That was a skit on Saturday Night Live. Would you like to be a handsome man too?
I do remember that.
Mike Myers.
Dude, Mike Myers is good. Has he ever done any Christmas stuff? Shrek's done some Christmas.
Yeah, we had
things.
Shrek Christmas.
I don't think you can. I can't count those though.
Do any of those animated Christmas movies that from other movies, like regular movies, just don't do anything for
Like
me?
Kung Fu Panda Christmas
Yeah.
or How to Train Your Dragon Christmas. None of that.
I
don't-
never even saw that. Like, How You
Oh,
Train Your
dude, we
Dragon.
were seeing How to Train Your Dragon 2, and it's this awesome movie.
That's a
Like
good movie.
Uh-huh.
this goofy character is evolved into this like action hero,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it ends awesomely. And then right after that is their Christmas special, and it goes back to the character from the first movie.
Being
Uh-huh.
kind of a
He-
goofball.
Yeah, he looks all goofy and weak. It's like, oh crap, that's not good.
Yeah, me and Connor both looked at it because he had just come off like this superhero moment, and then the Christmas special makes him this goofball again, and we both look at each other like, well,
Let's just end on a high note.
yep, I'm going to bed, Dad. That's what he told me.
Yeah. I
You
did
seen
get
any like TV shows like a Christmas special from that you guys really remember?
You guys know the Teen Titans Go cartoon?
I love that show.
Yeah.
They have a Christmas one, a special?
They have a Christmas special.
I did
for
not know
Christmas
that.
in July too.
I did not know that.
It's not really a bad one though. They're all funny.
Mm-hmm. Because the animated Adventures of Batman had like the Joker Christmas. Like that was pretty fun.
Dude, I don't remember a Christmas twist on any of the Batman ones.
Mm-hmm.
Was that with Harley Quinn and the Batman animated stuff? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
I hate to admit that I haven't watched but a few of those. I'll do
I
better.
bet if it was like the X-Men Christmas, you could tell me everything about it.
I bet you're right. Dude, I'm telling you, I love the X-Men, but if they did a Christmas movie thing, I ain't watching it. But you know what? One of my favorite things to do is to find Christmas-themed, like, special Marvel comics.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever got any of those?
I have not, but there was one. Lobo kills Santa Claus.
Oh, dude, that's good stuff.
That was one of the classic things. I was like, that is horrible. You see Lobo over Santa Claus, and he's just laying there in a pool of blood in the snow. You might not want to see that. We just made a nightmare there. Sorry about that.
Ruined comics and Christmas.
Well,
same
there
time.
you go. And Rudolph. Don't forget Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
We ruined Rudy.
Yeah, we
Can't
already
ru-
ruined him before though, so it's all good.
Or Rudy.
And Frosty.
Mm-hmm. He melts and dies every year.
Dude, I can't watch
He's
that kind of movies.
he has a horrible death every year.
Let's just skip to Easter, guys.
Dude, skip these. Hey, that's one thing. Like one of the things I used to do. I haven't done it for a couple years though. Is down in my man cave on Chewbacca
Mm-hmm.
that I sent you a picture of.
Yep.
It's a big like 7-foot stand up, and I put on Santa hat on him. I think that's a man cave worthy.
There you go. Now, is this a regular red one, or do you have like a special one?
Well, it's kind of a crimson one, but
Uh-huh.
it's cool. But I don't know if I can even find it. I have to just put a regular one on and send another picture in of him.
Yeah, see, I have my UVA Santa Claus hat that I wear every year.
Boo.
Go Who's! Wahoo! Wand like a mug up in here.
VT's where it's at.
Yeah, Connor's a VT guy.
We just actually deleted what Connor just said. I would like to apologize for the technical difficulty.
He said, "I would like to apologize."
Now, for Christmas, do y'all have like a special meal for Christmas?
Food.
Legitimate point.
Yeah, we do. In fact, our tradition is this.
Awful food.
It starts on
What?
No, we always
It's
have
like- it's-
Santa Fe soup. It's some Spanish words,
Mhm.
but since it has Santa in the beginning, we always have that.
Is that why she does that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that's why
Santa?
she did that.
Isn't that
Faye.
some, like
So I'm just thinking it's got like corn and stuff in it.
it's like
Feliz Navidad.
think of beans, corn, and like
Cornbread.
cut up carrots and just throw it into a bowl of hot water and call it dinner. It's It's my least favorite meal ever. I hate it.
It's
No offense,
horrible.
Mom, if you're listening.
Krista, don't listen to the podcast any further. Turn it off.
Yeah. What you just heard.
Connor, you're drunk. Go home,
Go back a few minutes and pretend like you didn't hear it.
dude. We do that. It starts Christmas Eve. The tradition starts.
That is hilarious, Santa. Fake Christmas.
soup.
And now
I
you
did
know.
not know that.
You did it?
No.
That is awesome.
She makes
I
it
always wondered why she had that stupid soup.
She tortures the puns like every time.
I am so happy I asked this question right now. What else is there?
All right. Well, then after we do that, like my mom and dad come over, and we take and have Santa face soup, Santa Claus face soup.
And then after we all like
is
we're fed up with it, like no more. Then we go see Christmas lights.
Yeah, well, then we go see the Christmas lights up at the Elks Home in Bedford.
I love going up there.
Oh,
I mean, I grew up like a mile from there. I could literally see the Elks Home from my house. And back when I was little, I mean, they would have a line miles long to get in there. Every year, exact same lights. Still love it. I still go every year.
I still do that every year. And are you
should go
still
to-
into that? You okay
Oh
with
yeah.
that? And then after that,
We go to Liberty Lake.
yeah, we go to Liberty Lake. Have you ever done that?
Liberty Lake, last 3 times I've went, like half the lights work.
Yeah, but it's still cool.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
like the fish.
that's the one I was about to say too.
That's the one.
That's
They
a
have a-
little lake and the guy with the fish jumping out.
Yep.
So, like, that's awesome.
And they do it like, to explain to the people. I mean, this is audio, so
Yeah.
they have it set up to where the lights will blink to make it look like there's an actual fish jumping out of the lake. It's really it's
and you
fun.
can see like a little splash in it too. And then as you drive around, it's got like lights for the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
And like 4 of the lights actually work.
It's the best.
Yeah, it is. I drive like 20 miles an hour to go see that, but it's fun. It's fun. And you drive around to see people's houses. It's really lit up.
Yeah.
Dude, you find some really good ones too.
Oh, there's some really good ones. We got a
Mm-hmm.
couple by his grandma's house.
Dude, that guy, he starts setting up during March.
Great day.
Yeah, that's when he starts.
He does.
He takes it down in February and starts it up like at the end of March. And you couldn't walk in his yard without kicking something over.
Wow.
But they have this one guy. He has these
Where's this at?
right around Timberlake almost.
All right.
But there's also a guy who has these really beautiful, like they're almost like the balls you hang up on Christmas trees in his tree, and they're about as big as basketballs. And when that thing is lit up, it's like this huge oak with no leaves on it, completely decked out.
Oh, it gives someone a seizure.
Yeah, it could.
Like half the lights are like blinking neon lights that spin around, and they probably waste their whole electric bill
Yeah.
during this like 8-month span of
Yeah.
Christmas decorations. And that's just it.
There was a tree around here somewhere I saw. It's like a palm tree, and it is completely lit up, like each branch and everything. And I cannot find out. I can't remember exactly where it is. But it's near here somewhere. Have you seen that?
I'm trying to think. No.
And I was originally thinking it was down at La Coretta, but I don't think that's where it's at.
No, I don't remember it. I don't.
Maybe it's on Timberlake somewhere, because I remember seeing it like, wow, they lit up every branch on that tree.
I tell you what, what we ought to do is take some pictures of those and put them up here too. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're lucky around here. Some people really get into it and they do them good.
I think there's one like right across the street, right kind of down one of those roads.
Yep.
It's got it all
I mean,
decked out.
Real close to here, there's a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
And but after we do that, we'll come back home. The kids will take and usually go get ready for bed because I mean it is gonna be a big day the next day.
We always buy new pajamas for Christmas.
Yeah, new pajamas, so they're excited. That'll be one of the things they open. You always have one present you open.
Yep.
Chris always
Eve.
makes sure it's one of their new pajamas, whatever.
Mariah got us some new PJ pants tonight.
Oh yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to Mariah. She got us some Avenger PJs.
Oh, there you go.
She spoiled us rotten tonight. She got me like this travel mug that was Captain America.
Yeah, I
on it.
saw that,
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
We got like an Avengers lunch pail.
Yeah, and inside of it, what was inside of it? Pez.
Yeah.
Captain America and Iron Man Pez.
Mhm.
I mean, just sweet.
Cool
That's
little
awesome.
things.
That is awesome.
And then I'll watch It's a Wonderful Life until till it's over. I go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then the whole day we wake up first thing, And my mom and dad, bless their hearts, they drive over because it's the kids. I mean, it's still their time to be kids.
Yeah.
So instead of making us go over to their house or anything, they come over first thing in the morning. And I swear to God, at their age, they are up at 5. So
They do that even when it's not Christmas.
even when it's not Christmas. So we get up there, they show up, we do the presents, we have a big breakfast, and then everybody splits up, and I usually take a nap until they make me get up.
Yeah.
When we say a big breakfast,
It's huge.
like it's 2 times what we have for Thanksgiving in one breakfast.
Great day.
Think of like a 4-gallon pot filled with hot chocolate.
Oh, I like hot chocolate now.
Best thing ever.
I love my chocolate.
When everybody leaves, take a straw.
Just stick it in the
Take the pot away.
4 gallons of chocolate.
It's only 3 by then.
Dude, isn't it true?
That is awesome.
But then normally now we've started seeing a movie on Christmas night, like going out.
The first time we did that, we watched Into the Woods. It was awful.
Holy cow, that was terrible.
It's a 2-hour song.
It's like we had this nice tradition, lasted 1 day.
Dude, we got there and it literally was so full that we were almost in the front row. And because it was Christmas, we didn't
Really?
want to go home, like, oh, dude, we've already made the trip out on Christmas.
Yeah.
So we go and you're looking straight up.
Oh gosh. And your
then
neck hurts
that-
the next 2 days.
And that movie is 100% done in sing-song.
Oh yeah.
Really?
It's not a spoken word in it, it's sung.
Even when the stepdaughter or not the stepdaughters, the real daughters and the Cinderella part of the story, when they're getting their like part of the foot cut off so they can fit in the slipper, they're singing about that. It is
I have
like,
not seen this movie, and I think I'm going to pass.
You need to pass it. It's Chris Pine is in it, Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
So that's the only good thing about it, and even that was horrid.
who is the baker?
I don't remember. I literally, I don't have any, mental images because I was looking straight up the skyscraper screen.
Wait, Dad. Remember, like, I marathoned video games the week before that.
Oh yeah,
So, like, my eyes
his eyes started
were
to hurt.
bloodshot, and I couldn't look at this.
I had to buy him a special pair of glasses. What are those things called?
Gungers.
Put 'em up.
Gungers is what they're called.
Gungers. For they're special glasses that reduce the glare so that you can video game longer, which I'm
I've seen
embarrassed to
those
say I
glasses,
let
and
him
I'm like,
do.
really? You need glasses to play video games? Like, wow.
When you play video games for like 16 hours a day, I'm not doing this anymore. by
You
the
know
way,
what?
but-
Now I just realized why you're better than me in Call of Duty. I'll play like an hour, and like that's plenty enough. I'll play in a couple days.
I can't play. I've tried because that's one thing he always says. He goes, "You want me to share martial arts with you because you love it. I want you to share video games because I love it." And I try, and
he falls asleep every time.
I fall asleep.
Yeah, my brother, he's like, I'm wasting my time even thinking about asking him to play a game.
Your brother, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I tell you the games that we did play that I loved: the Lego,
The Lego games.
Star Wars, and Batman.
I love the Lego Batman. I love those. And Lego Marvel. Love those too.
Lego Marvel's a pretty good one.
That's pretty good, but I didn't. For some reason, I just couldn't get into it like I could the other ones, and I don't know why.
DC's better, that's why.
Yeah, well, that Batman game was awesome.
I see. See, our Christmas is
Yeah, throw me your traditions.
really, well, it really depends. Basically, it depends on my brother and my sister-in-law, their grandkids. Because there's divorce in the kids.
Right.
So sometimes it's like first thing in the morning. Sometimes it's in the afternoon. This year, we might actually have to push it off until like on New Year's, Christmas.
Now, will that mean that you don't open up your presents until New Year's?
Oh, I don't really care, so it doesn't matter to me.
All right,
but
that's
yeah,
no big deal.
I'm an old fart now.
Me too.
Yeah, just give me my crap. Let me go on home. Go back to sleep.
Trying to milk it as long as I
And,
can.
and I don't like every year. Like, is it like that for you now? It's like, hey, what do you want for Christmas, Troy? Nothing,
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
yeah,
dude. When I want something, I go get it.
yeah. That's how I've been for a long time. It's like if I want something, I know where I can find it.
Yep.
But if you really want to buy me something,
Right.
give me a lot of money.
Dude. But I tell you what, the best. That's one of the
First
best
appearance
things
of
about,
Harley Quinn,
Yep. I'm looking for it.
only like $600-700.
One
I'll
of the
take
best
two.
things about having kids is the holidays.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fun.
Yeah, I
all
love
over
watching
again.
my great nieces and nephews, open stuff. It's really really cool.
Dude, and I love just having them wait because I make them wait on the stairs until everybody's there to see all the presents and come and dive into them.
Now, do y'all go overboard with the presents?
Not so much anymore.
Not anymore. Like when they did, they're like $5 a piece,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and you got this one expensive one.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like,
But the room was just full.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
yeah.
you couldn't walk in it.
And
Yeah.
now
Just
it's
explode.
you know,
Is
Now-
that
You got these couple of presents under the tree.
but they're ones they really want.
yeah,
Mhm.
like new video game,
Yeah.
new headset, good stuff.
Last year was computers. They had laptops.
Yeah, I mean, when my great nieces and nephews were really young, I mean, you would go in there, it's like, did a toy store explode in here? What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like these kids couldn't play with all this stuff if they wanted to.
Right. Well, because I remember being a kid and my
Mm-hmm.
memory of seeing the Christmas presents
Mhm.
was one of the most fun things because they weren't all mine.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you just thought they were.
Yeah.
Because like I would see them and there's like a sea of wrapped presents. Now that's for the entire family, but for
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
me, I'm thinking they're all mine.
Yeah, Santa Claus came and
My
he just gave me the
precious.
whole wagon full.
Dude, I feel like Gollum with the ring. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
my precious. You know,
Yeah.
and it was, you know, a couple of. I mean, it was a big Christmas. I mean, they spoiled me. But the kids today, holy cow!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No kidding.
No
Mhm.
comparison.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause I remember when I was little, you had like 3-4 presents, you know, but it always be something you really wanted, along with a few other things. Of course, you get clothes, and every kid's like, "Oh, clothes! Nobody wants clothes."
Dude, I remember getting clothes, and my mom would make me go and try them on right then. Try them on real quick. I want to see how they fit.
The Christmas story, you come down in the bunny suit.
Yes. I'll tell you this. I didn't have a bunny suit, but I had one of those zip-up pair of pajamas,
Uh huh.
and my mom made me wear them. And I didn't care that they looked silly because I was too young to care. It felt like somebody had me in a sauna suit. And then they threw grass clippings inside the sauna suit because it was just, I mean, that's what it felt like. They didn't do
Yeah.
that. Daryl's looking at me like, why did they throw
Why
grass
would they throw
clippings?
grass in? Okay.
Well,
Like
confused
it was
too.
just
It's like, here's
itching.
poison ivy. Go with it.
No, I mean, it was just itching.
Yeah.
So hot. And I mean, I was begging to take it off. And I've been like right down to my tighty whities in front of everybody in the, I didn't care.
I remember. Did you have the one with the footies on them?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, gosh,
That's what I'm
I
talking about.
remember
They were
those.
red and they had
Yeah.
footies and a zip up all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. That was
And
just,
that was torture.
that was,
Merry Christmas, Troy. See if you ask for anything good next year.
I don't know why Troy doesn't like it. This asbestos is beautiful. I was like,
That's why he has cancer to this day.
dude, I'm telling you, man.
Asbestos outfit. But at least it was flame retardant.
Yeah. I think they thought I was flame retardant.
Or maybe just retardant.
I think they did think I was flame retarded. Let me tell you one of my famous arson stories. All right, when I was a kid, the parents went away, and I remember thinking to myself, they're gone. They wanted me to rake the leaves, and I begged them forever to let me burn them.
This is not going to end good.
I love this story.
And I was like, they're gone. I'm burning them. What are they going to do once they're burnt? Once they're burnt, they're done.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to see I was right. They're going to be all gone. So I take and I try to light the leaves on fire with a match. And one leaf kind of goes, and it's cold out because it's fall, right?
Yeah.
And a little windy, and it blows it out. So I do it again and again. And I'm like, man, I need to put some gas on this thing.
You're sure it goes down.
So I take and sprinkle a little bit on there. And before I light, I was like, that ain't enough, man. I need to do more. So I sprinkle some more on there.
Pretty soon I'm going to be hearing Eddie Murphy. Now that's a fall.
Dude, let me tell you. Check this out. I douse this thing with gasoline. I throw this match. Now, you remember all of those movies in the 80s when the thing exploded and they jump like they're, whoa! And you're like, why do they always jump?
Yeah.
That stuff happens. It blew me. I swear to you, it had to blow me 10 to 15 feet back in the air. The whole pile of leaves raised off of the ground like a UFO, probably about a full foot.
Just roll Charlie around. He'll be all right.
Dude, boom! I about had a heart attack. The whole yard is now it's not in a pile anymore. It's all over, the entire yard's on fire. I'm running for the hose. I was like, never played with gas again. That's how I learned that you shouldn't.
And I was homeless that year.
What was crazy, I remember the first time I tried, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pour the gas out of the can. I'll put it inside this styrofoam cup. And by the time I got like 2 feet, the styrofoam cup just ate up. You think I would have learned by that time? Don't be lighting that crap on fire, dummy.
Oh, okay. Styrofoam cup story. I work at a convenience store, and this one guy got gas, and he come in, and he's like, well, it didn't take, he got out like $5 in gas. It only took like $4.30. And I was like, lady goes, well, would you like your money back, or you can just grab a styrofoam cup and put the rest in it? He was like, wait, what? It's like, styrofoam cup right over there. Just last 65 cents in it. And he's just like, or I could just give you your money, the rest of your money back. He's like, yeah, let's do that. He thought I was being serious. And you see one of my friends that was working with, she was like, she was like turning red, trying not to laugh.
Do you get a bunch of winners into your store?
Oh, yeah, we get lots of them.
Lots of winners.
Like this one guy come in, he was like, can you tell me directions to, I can't remember the name of the place. I was like, and me and, again, the same girl, Nancy, was there. And she told him where it was. He's like, no, that's not where it's at. And she looked at me, and I go, and I told him, you know, he's like, he looked at me and goes, where is it to? And I was like, well, I told him where. He goes, no, that's not where it's at. And me and her told him the exact same place. And finally, after about the 5th time, I literally was like, this is what you need to do. You come right out here, you turn around, you go right down that way, you make a left, and you ask those people. And I turned and walked away. Nancy's like, I cannot believe you did that. I was like, what else you going to do?
Dude, I had a buddy of mine. We were in Charlottesville, and we were just visiting. We didn't know our way around Charlottesville at all. And this guy pulls up to us and says, hey, man, can you tell him he had to get to this place? And he goes, yeah, man, go down 3 lights, take a left. He did not know what he was telling this guy. Take a left, keep going until you see like this long fence. It's one of them dark brown fences. Take a right, about 1 mile on your right. It's right there. They go, oh, thank you. And I was like, you jerk. Why would you do that to somebody? They were like, oh, he's so nice. And wasn't that the right guy to ask? I was like, that was the absolute wrong guy to ask.
Who was this?
Jerry Hooks.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's
I
terrible.
love this. It's not quite, chewing gum off a ground, but it's pretty good.
When he dies, someone will kick him in the zipper on the other side for karma. That dude gonna get it, man.
I just say, you remember that asked directions from you? Wham!
Dude, hey, remember the directions? Zipper kick. It's like Stand By Me. All of a sudden, it's for real. Chopper, sick balls.
That's the Gorilla Wrangler.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a good one.
I'm just making sure.
No, that's from Stand By Me, the movie.
Oh, okay. You gotta tell the gorilla story now.
All right.
I don't know the gorilla story.
You don't know the story?
Well, maybe I do. Get into it, then I'll let you know.
Okay, this is one of my favorite jokes of all time.
Hilarious.
It's called the Gorilla Wrangler. Okay, you ready? All right, here's what it goes. This old folks wake up in the morning, look out the window, and they look inside inside this tree is a huge gorilla. And they say, "Ma, look at this tree. Look at that. What is that?" And she goes, well, "Pa, it looks like a gorilla." Hey, man, how are we gonna get that gorilla out of there, man? That's not cool. That thing will kill us. And he goes, "Man, look in the phone book. See if they got anything in the phone book." And all of a sudden, she goes, "You ain't gonna believe this. I ain't never heard of one before, but they got a number in here for a gorilla wrangler." He said, "What?" He said, "Call them up. Gorilla disposal.
Gorilla Wrangler.
A gorilla wrangler." So they call him up. He said, "Yep, ain't no problem. I deal with this all the time. I'll be right there. Give me about 10, 15 minutes. I'm right down the road." Boom. All of a sudden, like this vehicle pulls up. Looks like an old dog catcher thing, truck with a cage in the back. And out walks this little guy. I mean little. I mean, he's like 5-foot baby, maybe. And
So he's about my size.
yeah, Daryl comes walking out this truck.
He had a mullet and really big glasses.
And dude, he had glasses. I mean, a little guy, And he's like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Be right back. Let me go get my tools." And he comes back and he's got a sack. And they look, and that farmer looks down at this little guy, and he looks up at this huge gorilla. And he looks down at this little guy. He goes, "Hey, man, don't take this the wrong way, but you the gorilla wrangler?" He goes, "Yes, sir." "You gonna get that big gorilla out of there?" He goes, "You mind if I ask you how?" And he goes, "Yep, here, let me take this sack and show you." And he empties all this stuff out of the sack, and out of the sack, he got a big pointy stick, a set of handcuffs, a sawed-off shotgun, and the last thing he pulls out is this little chihuahua. And the guy's looking at him, and he can't make sense of it. He's like, what kind of thing if we got it in this guy coming over here. And he goes, look, this is science. I've been doing this all the time. He says, here's what I'm going to do. He says, I'm going to climb up that tree, and I'm going to poke that gorilla with this stick. And he ain't going to like it. He going to start swatting at me, and when he starts swatting, I'm going to start poking him more, faster and harder, and he going to fall out this tree. And when he lands, now this Chihuahua don't look like much, but this is Fang. Let me introduce you to Fang. Fang is trained that anything come falling out that tree, he gonna latch onto his balls with a death grip. When he does that, that gorilla gonna take and put his hands down by his balls. You snap the handcuffs on him, and we're good. And he goes, "Oh, okay, all right, I think so." He goes, "Well, what about the sawed-off shotgun?" He goes, "All right, look, I poke up that gorilla with a stick, and every now and then that gorilla hits me, and I fall out the tree. If I fall out the tree, shoot Fang."
That is awesome.
That's my gorilla wrangler joke.
That is awesome.
Isn't that good?
Best joke ever.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
good. That's good. All right, guys. Got anything else tonight?
No, I think that's
Yeah,
a
that's
good
good.
set. Hey, thanks for letting me bring Connor out.
It is
man.
awesome.
Thank you guys.
Did
Yeah.
you have a good time?
Oh yeah.
So,
See, next week, if we can get one in, I'm trying to bring someone in to do it with us. So, but we will see if we can. We're not sure yet.
Okay.
But we'll find out. Depends on their schedule. We'll see.
same thing with me. I know that Christmas is going to get crazy this next week. I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping that I can be here.
Yep. Anything else, guys?
No?
That's it.
You guys have an incredible week.
See ya!
Bye.